Coming to you again with another video. If you don't know me, my name is Deanna, and yeah, do all the regular stuff, like and subscribe if you want more. But I thought that since it's Thanksgiving, I'll come to you with a little story time, but a haunting story time. So from the title, you can tell what it's going to be about, but it happened on 3 occasions, right? So I'm going to start with the first one I ever experienced. So I was at my grandma's house. And there was so many ghosts in her house. Like at our old house, it was so many. I remember seeing a man in a wheelchair rolling towards me. And I was just on the ground, like I was sitting on the floor watching TV, and I seen him. I just put the covers over my face. But anyway, I'm gonna just get to it. So, there was a woman that stayed with us, and I'm gonna call her Kay. And she had a room, but it was a shared room with another person, and I'm gonna call him B. It's just the letters at the start of their names. It's corny though. But so she lived there, and it's the morning, so I'm coming from the attic downstairs, and her room is like right in front of the steps. So I'm like, "Hey Kelly, like, good morning. How are you? Say something." But I tell you, I kid you not, like, she was laying on the bed, but up. She was sitting up with the remote in her hand, and she was staring at the TV. Like, she was looking at the TV. I was like, "Hey, Kelly." No response. Remote in her hand and everything, looking at the TV, just sitting there. And that's the room where the older man with the wheelchair was in. So yeah. And I'm like, so I stood there for a couple of seconds, and I'm like, okay. And even Bobby was in the room. So I'm like, does he not see her? Does she see him? Is like, what's going on? So I called him. I used his name. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna just use his name anyway. His name's Bobby. So Bobby, he was in there. So I went downstairs, right, and I paused because Kelly is in the kitchen, and I'm like, weren't you just upstairs on the bed? She was like, no, I've been down here all morning. That's creepy. That's the first time that it happened to me. But another time was when I was at one of my old houses, and oh my god, I had the most weirdest ghost experiences there. Even lucid dreaming. No, 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 not lucid dreaming. Sleep paralysis. I had my first sleep paralysis there, and I kid you not, when I went into that sleep paralysis, those ghosts were like there. I don't know. Is it lucid dreaming or sleep paralysis? That's another story. But anyway, I'm getting into a whole nother topic. But at that house, I was sitting in like the middle, like in a divider of the house. So you know what I mean? Like once you start going into the dining room, but you're in the living room. But I was sitting in the middle of the floor. I don't know. I was playing with the little curtains that we had hanging there. I was a weird child. But anyway, so I'm sitting there playing in the middle of the floor, and my speaker's dying. And my other family members were talking about her son's ghost experiences and how he could see other ghosts but littler people. And as they were sitting there talking, and it's so weird, I can remember it so vividly, right? So as they were talking, I look up. Remind you, my mom's in the kitchen. She's making spaghetti, and she has on her pajamas and her pajamas and everything. And so I'm in the middle, and there's a kitchen, and from my periphery, there's the kitchen, but if she kind of turns, you can't see the living room. But there's a kitchen, and then before you get in the kitchen, there's the living room. But there's a dining room table on this side, and the tiny cabinet in the back. But this demon, I'm gonna call it a demon because it was just creepy. I think only demons do stuff like that, because it was standing behind the table, but where the china cabinet was. Like, it would just be weird for a regular person to just be standing there in that tight area. So, and this is the weirdest part. It looked exactly like her. Like pajamas, hair exactly the same. But this is the creepiest part. As I'm sitting on the floor looking at this thing, looking at me, like it's like this. And it's looking at me, but no, it's looking at me, but it's like this. Like it's just limp, looking at me, staring at me. And it stayed there as long as I stared back at it. But when I looked at my mom and looked back, it was gone. Like, oh my God. And I told her instantly. But the third time, I don't know what this entity was. This happened currently in this house, and it wasn't too long ago. And actually, one of my YouTube commenters gave me this idea from one of his comments to make this video. And yeah. So I'm just saying that's where I got the idea from. I know I'm all over the place, but oh well. So I had to go to school, right? And my mom didn't know I left. So I was just sleeping in my room. And usually she comes up in my room, like, what the heck are you doing here? Get up, yelling and stuff. But I hear, Deanna, get up and go to school, right? Deanna, get up and go to school. And I open my eyes a little bit, and I'm like, you know. So I look over by my TV, and I see my mom there. Because I seen her, and she said it. She was like, get up and go to school. Open my eyes, and she was standing there, but it was like her back was turned to me, and she had on this peach shirt, and for some reason I thought she was messing with my oils or something. I'm like, what is she doing over there with my oils? It was like whatever she was doing, she was fiddling with something, and I'm like, why is she over there with my oils? Now I gotta check to see if she took it when I wake up. But turns out it wasn't my mom. My mom didn't even know I left. It was so weird because it sounded like her too, and it looked like her, but strangely, it was a bigger type of person. Because my mom's skinny, and this person was wider. But for some reason, I thought it was my mom because she's the only adult that would be like, "Come on, get up for school in the house." You know what I mean? That's so weird. And I seen so many different things. The time my boyfriend, he was looking at me, right, and it's like the side of his face changed, like his eye just turned into like a glass type of eye, and it was like he had a flashlight in his eye. It was so weird. You know, the spiritual world is just so strange. You just see so many different things, so many different energies, and things that want to hurt you, things that want to love you at the same time. Not at the same time, but you get what I mean. But yeah, those are my experiences. I hope it was interesting and I didn't get. I always do that. I always go off topic, and once I start thinking about another thing, I'll be like, da 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 da, and oh yeah, but that's just who I am. But if you can stick through it until the times where I get more advanced with this YouTube stuff and edit my videos and put little animations in it, then you know, you're the fan. You're the fan. So wherever you are, I hope you're having a nice Thanksgiving. And don't eat too much turkey. You know what's funny? I'm not vegetarian. I just don't eat meat. So it's all this turkey downstairs that I cannot touch at all. And I'm okay with that. Strangely, but it's strange, but I'm okay with that. A lot of people be like, how can you not eat meat? What do you eat? You can eat other stuff. But yeah, see, look at me going off topic again. See, like, subscribe, comment, even if it's negative, share your opinion, show what you think. I want to hear your thoughts because I'm going to read it. And yeah, my name is Deanna, and have a beautiful morning, night, wherever you are. Even if it ain't Thanksgiving when you watch this, I hope you had a good one. So.